Hello, beautiful people. Happy Saturday. How are we? Tyler, hello, my friend. Thank you for the assist. Mm. Ancestors, blood of my blood. Guides, angels, ancestors, allow me to remain in my authority, knowing the reasons why I do this, why it serves me, why it serves the collective, allowing me to continue in this beautiful expansion of this lesson of giving and receiving. Thank you. I serve you and you alone, and through you, I serve the collective. Please protect against any distorting energies and or intentions. Beautiful, Tyler. Hi, Kamadi, Wandy. It's only 5:40 here. 5:36. Allow us to communicate and channel messages. Thank you. Elementals and earth spirits that are here, please support. We give thanks for allowing us to use this space. Thank you. How are we today? How are we doing? There's this download or this message that I really don't feel like is just mine. But there's I guess the culmination of energy, the culmination of alignments, the culmination of astrological transits is all equaling in a time that is very beneficial to us, but has the potential to make us forget, doubt, or abandon what we've been growing because we think that there's no progress. We think that we've messed up, failed. Something is not right. Yo, Tyler, that's crazy. I did a lot of research yesterday on this area of Colorado and the amount of bloodshed from the Ute Indians that were here and the greed of the whites that came in and wanted to harvest the silver and gold, and how now it's a multi-billion-dollar tourism industry. I knew there was something off. The feeling and the vibration I get when I'm tuning into the mountains and the nature is not the same thing as the people, as the structures here. It's a lot of intense energy right now, and a lot of energy that wants you to, is kind of asking us to, I don't want to say put in more work, but be a little bit even more structured about your energetic grounding and centering and balancing work, the things you do, the journaling, the meditations. Hi, Nada. All of these things are going to help you because right now the energy is wanting us to think that things are. Hi, honey. Hey. Good boy, Rafi. Good. No, be nice. Be nice. Good boy, Raphael. Good boy. Good boy. You so pretty, girl. You so pretty, girl. You so pretty, girl. What's your name? What's your name, mommy? Good boy. Good boy, Raphael. Good boy. Good boy. Hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart. Good girl. Good boy. You're so pretty. Sorry, I'm just making sure that he's not freaking out. I gotta encourage him while these dogs are coming up to him. Come here, baby. Hi, sweetheart. No, be nice. Good. Okay, she got her smell. Now she can go. She's coming back. Thank you, Nada. I got your donation. It's this deep-rooted feeling. Hi, Martha. This deep-rooted feeling that everything that we've worked towards, or everything that we're doing, it's like there's there's obviously something we're missing. It's this insecurity. It's this unassuredness in our power, right? Spirit is telling me that this is something that's an overcast for a lot of people that are ascending right now. But it's actually a very powerful energy. A lot of the things, the retrogrades, the energies that bring us into the most wonky, are actually the things that have the most potential to transform us and to move our set point of what we're used to, our normal stasis, and move it to a new place. It's the true antithesis of transformation, right? So I wanted to share that with you guys first and foremost before I got into any individual readings, because it's so important that we know this and that we give light to this. The work that we've done and how far we've come, it matters. And right now, it's just an energy that's intense, that's bringing you into different emotional, mental spaces that are really bringing you there for the sake of observing and transmuting, not to show you where your lack is. Not to show you where you're not doing what you need to do, not to show you where you're failing. Good boy, Raphael. Good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Good boy, Raphael. No, be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Hey. Come on. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Because here's the thing, especially with Puerto Ricans. Stop it. Especially with Puerto Ricans. Randy's talking about a book called The Old Style Conjure. And it's stop it. When the slaves when slavery even began and slaves were forced into Christianity, they merged their beliefs. But some of them were actually Christian, or forced Christian before they became slaves, but that's aside from the point. There was still a force of Christianity on them, but they merged that with their beliefs. And when the world around them and the people around them were giving them unjust, very similar to what we're experiencing now, what they did is they stood in their power and their faith and their ritualism and their spirituality, and they sought out their own ways of justice when it was justified, if that makes sense, right? They were able to lean on the divine when the physical world wasn't giving them their justice. They were able to allow the divine to work through them and for them to have that relationship and that faith, and therefore they empowered this. This is there's a lot of stigma around voodoo and Santeria and witchcraft. Where it originated from was a very empowering place, right? Now, people may take this and abuse it, just like just like there are people in churches that abuse shit in churches. You know what I mean? But that's not the point. So, with that being said, that message is there. I delivered that message. I'm glad I did. And now we're going to get into the reading. So, we have a 1-card oracle for Nada, guides, angels, ancestors. Let's pull a postcard from Spirit for you, my love. And thank you for your donation. And if anybody else wants a donated reading, now is that time. If you feel inspired to share, do so, although it's not necessary. There may be somebody in your friends list that needs a message. Yeah. Good boy, Rafi. Good boy. Good boy, you're so pretty. Oh, you're such a playful little boy. Oh, you're so soft. Good boy. Is it a he or a she? What's his name? Moose. Moose? Yeah. Oh, that's a cool name. So soft. Are they both yours?
This one's my daughter's, but we have her for weeks at a time, so it's questionable as to his ownership.
Right. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Come on.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So do you want me to... Hi, Valerie. Do you want me to do this reading as the 1-card reading? I don't know. So what are you trying to say? So just for your guys' future reference, for those of you guys that are here, I'm no longer doing free readings. That's just where I am in my empowerment. It's draining on me, and I need to be. I don't need to explain it. That's just what it is. Okay. So, and know that Nada, you're gonna benefit from this message. Okay. But if you don't have the money to donate, or you don't feel like that's for you, and you just want to hang out, you can receive messages through what other people are delivering. So just hang out. It's a vibe. Okay. Dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is, right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You will be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy, you act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is key to freedom and opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Set yourself and others free. I've given you a message before where I said, unfortunately, because you have the connection, the faith, and the divine working through you very strongly, it's a lot of it is your responsibility to stand your ground. Yet you tend to let other people get comfortable in you taking on responsibility. Once again, you have disempowered your partner. Stop it. Stop it. Once again, you have disempowered your partner. Once again, you have disempowered your partner by taking on the mantle. That's what they're telling me. Taking, not the mantle, taking on all the responsibility, right? There's something about you accepting, like, oh, he's taking 2 steps forward, so like I'm just gonna let this be. And spirit is saying you just keep sinking back, and like it's to push forward, not to step back. It's easier to step back because that's what you guys are used to. But you're trying to bring something new to the table. You're trying to evolve something into something new, something bigger, something different than what you're used to. So therefore, trust your instincts, trust your spirit, continue to call things out, continue to be the voice of reason, continue to push towards the biggest potential, continue to call things out when you feel divinely guided to call things out. Because there's this thing about you consistently like putting your desires, your needs, your happiness, your peace on the back burner just to keep a situation balanced, like you're walking on eggshells energetically. It may not be that deep, but that's kind of what I'm getting for you. And it doesn't necessarily need to be your partner. It could be everybody in your life. I don't think it's just relegated to just your partner. Okay, and I think Wandy wanted an oracle as well. Am I freezing? Can you guys see me okay? Mm-hmm. They're telling me to, like, if you resonate with the Bible, go into the Bible and read prayers out loud nightly and daily that are going to make you feel stronger, that are going to make you feel, pray to your ancestors, pray to spirits to keep you strong, because it feels like you are trying to carry the weight for 2 people. Hi, Shoshina. Wandy. Thank you, Wandy, for your donation. Let's see what we have for you. All right. This is so cool. Mm-hmm. Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how dreams could die only to be resurrected years later, when you're really, really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than the small self whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with the new opportunity to do things from a different, mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity, for rebirth, you will be called in 2 directions. The one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, We are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes. Everything that changes is made new and given new hope, loving you always. They're telling me that this has to do with, periods in your life before when you tried to connect spiritually, and they're telling me that those, this is coming back around again, and they want you to remove any expectation about how you responded back then to how it is now. You still had a lot of fear in reference to spirit and entities and all this other stuff, that the intensity of the power scared you. We talked about this in our last session, but now it's almost like you can feel that power because you're accepting your own power. You can accept the power of the spirits. So they're telling me that they're basically saying, like, you may have some trepidation or a little bit of anxiety. They're saying that's going to be quickly dismissed when you feel the love, support, and presence that we bring to you, and you're no longer going to be rejecting it. Again, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? This is not necessarily an easy time, but it's a good time. Carry that with you. Remember that. Whatever it is that you got to do, if you got to put on your favorite album and dance around your house with the Holy Spirit by your side, then do that. Stay connected to Spirit. And don't allow this, in reaction to all of this, pull you out of that alignment, pull you out of that awareness, and bring you back to places you've already been to, places that you're not comfortable with. Right now is a very intense time of transformation, and therefore it can be a very positive and instrumental time in your life. Or it can be a time where you choose, which is okay, to go back and learn the same painful lessons that you've already learned. It's our sovereign right to choose, our free will. It is your choice. Choose wisely. Choose with your heart. And whatever you choose, it's your choice. Nobody can take that away from you. God bless you guys.